Okay, sister.
Hi, sister.
How are you?
I'm good.
You look
It's
so
been a long
amazing.
time coming, right?
I
It's
know,
been a long
look
time
at
coming.
you.
So I have 10 questions from social gems to you
Okay.
about influencing.
Okay.
Because you're one of the influencers I know. You've actually influenced me
Oh
to
yeah,
be, yeah.
girl. Yeah.
The first one will be, how long have you been influencing?
I think I've been influencing for 5 years now.
Okay.
I started since 2019. Yeah. So those are like 5 years, I guess.
5 to 6, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
And how has it been going?
It's been great because it's kind of like eye-opening. You meet like new people,
Yeah.
you meet other influencers, and
Yeah.
you meet people that give you also these opportunities to create your brand and show yourself out there. So yeah,
What's your brand again?
my clothing brand is Zoe Online Store. Actually, like have
Show to the
some for
camera.
you. I think I'll
Ooh.
give this to you.
Yeah. Okay. Great.
All right. You didn't say thank you.
Nice. Sonia. Thank you, baby. Thank you. Thank you. When did you realize you are an influencer?
I think yeah, since 2019, I guess.
Like, at what point did it
Did I?
hit?
Oh,
And you're like, oh, I'm actually influential. Like, people can follow
yeah,
me.
yeah, yeah.
And
Actually, I could say that after Miss Uganda,
yeah, I saw
I
your
would-
numbers go up,
yeah,
and
I
I'm
would
like,
say after Miss Uganda, I was like, okay, look, I think it didn't work the way I wanted to.
yeah,
But that also gave me
It gave-
an opportunity
Yeah.
and audience. So
And exposure,
and
yeah.
exposure. Yeah. So that I was like, okay, maybe we could start from here.
great.
Yeah.
And I'm so proud of you. I don't know if people tell you this enough, but
Thank you.
I've seen you come from where you've come from,
Yeah.
and I've seen you build what you're building,
Yeah.
and influencing people. And one thing about you, you're not intention. You're like, it just comes naturally. You
Yeah.
don't intend to show people, oh, but it's just you. It's
Yeah,
just
I
natural.
think it's also like you have to want it, and because
Yeah.
it's a thing you work on. Being an influencer, it's not something that it's not a clown. You have to
Yeah.
like really like put in some good work to yourself, to physical, and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So, in your view, what truly defines an influencer?
I think what I would say is content. You have to create like quality content. Like
Yeah.
you have to be out of your game to create that content, and
Yeah.
you have to be like outspoken. You have to be confident.
Assertive.
You have to like literally. You have to like have it in confidence. I would say confidence.
I see the confidence written all over you. I
Okay,
mean,
girl.
So, what are some milestones you've achieved through influencing?
I've actually like received quite a number of followers.
Okay.
And that also has helped me like okay on my self-esteem like
Yeah.
over and then
Yes,
also
yeah.
my confidence.
Yeah.
I think it has like helped me. Yeah.
Nice. Oh, so it's the followers, and those followers have followed you now to your brand, which is Zoe Online Store.
Yeah.
What are some of the challenges you have faced as an influencer?
I think some of the challenges I would say like authenticity and
Yeah.
uniqueness.
Yeah.
It's very hard to also like keep it real and all that.
Yeah.
A lot of people are trying to like fake it, I
Yeah,
could say.
yeah.
But you have to be authentic.
Authenticity is key because that is who you are. It's
Yeah.
your true self. It's what you stand for. It's
Yeah.
what you want people to see you for. And
Yeah.
being an influencer, you want people to follow what you are, not
Yeah.
you trying to fake it,
Yeah,
and
trying
then
to
along
be
the way you
someone
can lose
else,
it.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. What else?
And consistency. Let me tell you, you have to be consistent. Like
Yeah.
you have to like give it all your time. It's like
Yeah.
also another whole job
Yeah.
of creating content.
It's a world of its own. Yeah.
and it keeps changing. So you
Yeah.
have to like do research. You have to keep up. Yeah.
I love that. So how do you see the state of influencer marketing in Uganda?
Honestly, I would say it's growing. It
Yeah,
is
yeah, yeah,
growing.
yeah.
Because if you to look at all these influencers on TikTok, mostly TikTok, like Honestly, I am so honored, like
Yeah.
proud too. Yeah.
Also, I feel like now brands in Uganda are using content creators that think out of the box.
Yeah.
They try to get new ideas and like think big and make changes where necessary.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah.
Yeah, because
Um,
honestly, like you can't like build a brand without audience. Or we're in a 21st century, okay? You
Facts.
have everything is on internet. You want this, you have to do research. It's all
Yeah.
on internet. So I feel like internet and creating your brand to like be out there, it's one of the most positive way to grow your brand. Yeah.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
So, what would you say to brands that aren't yet using influencers?
I think they're missing out a very huge opportunity because
Tell them,
this
tell
is
them,
this
tell
is
them.
where like you create your brand, okay?
Yeah, yeah.
And but if you're not like putting it out there, honestly, you're missing out. I would say you are.
Her,
Yeah.
no, no more. What's the most common misconception about influencers?
Oh, like they most of them say, "Oh my God, their life is so easy. It's so they
Right?
don't do anything."
Right?
I am telling you, that's the hardest thing to create content. It's you spend
Yo,
hours and
yeah,
hours, like
editing, trying to get the
angles,
path right.
lighting. Like it's literally it's hard work, and I feel
Yeah,
like people when they see the outcome,
yeah,
they're like,
it's
it's
just a pause.
easy,
But do you know how many times you pause to get the right
Yeah,
pause?
so
It
it's
really,
yeah,
yeah.
it takes a lot.
Thank you for that. Thank you. So what has been your highest and lowest payment for a campaign?
Oh my God, this is going to sound so funny because I did a campaign for and literally was my lowest pay. Those guys scammed me. They did. I'm sorry to mention them, but they scammed me. They did scam me. Yeah. So I would say that that was like the
The
lowest,
lowest, yeah.
and the highest was Belazuri.
Oh my God,
Yeah.
babe, I've seen you on those billboards and I'm like, who is she?
You know, yeah. So I
Yeah,
would
that's
say,
amazing. Shout out to Bella Zuri for, not underpaying influencers and
yeah, they're really good at paying like brand marketers and all those people. Yeah, they're good.
that's amazing.
Yeah.
How did you land your first gig and what was it?
Do I remember what was my first gig? I think it was modeling. I would say it was a show, but I don't remember what kind of show it was.
My love, you don't want to know about my first gig.
How was it?
Hi. Well, I guess when you're starting out, of course, things
Yeah.
are not going to come easy.
Of course.
People are going to use you for free and
Yeah.
all that, which is common in Uganda. And I'm telling all the brands out there,
Yeah.
if you're using
It's sad.
influencers, yeah, I mean, they put in the time, the effort, and the creativity they have to think. So you
Yeah.
really have to pay well. And yeah.
Mostly in Uganda, like it's worse because they don't like give these creators or the influencers like that kind of like you show them that actually we're using you for your influence and
Yeah.
we're willing to like pay you because you're also creating your own brand because you want to get out of something.
Yeah.
And these people just come and take advantage of that.
There's a
And
show I
think, like,
did, and
yeah.
I feel like this is gonna be like a venting session, low key, but it was a big show, and I had expectations. I
Yeah.
thought I was gonna get paid big chunks of money, but girl,
I know.
nothing. We were in the group waiting for payment, nothing. I'm like. But
That's
then I
sad.
made it everywhere. I made it to the news and all that, but still
Of course.
nothing.
And then I think because okay, maybe I could also understand, but that's not a reason for not paying like someone who sacrificed their time, and then for you just to be like, oh, I've given you like
A spotlight.
a spotlight.
Yeah.
Oh, you're in news. You couldn't be in news if it wasn't for
No,
me. Like
it's because of me that I was in there.
you know, and you're not paying me, and we agreed to pay.
Yeah,
That's a scam.
yeah, that's really
That's a
sad.
scam, yeah.
So I'm gonna ask you some fun bits. To you, would you
Okay.
say Bobby Wine is an influencer or Chameleon is an influencer?
I would say Bobby Wine is an influencer.
Yeah, he has.
Honestly, he is
Yeah,
an influencer because he has influenced like a lot of like youths in Kampala and
yeah,
Uganda, and yeah, he
and
is.
he has impacted people. Like
Yeah.
now, the whole world knows about him. Like he has put himself out there,
Yeah.
and it's amazing.
Yeah.
So, which fellow influencer inspires you the most?
I think internationally, I will go with Revolve. And then locally here in Uganda, I would say myself really. I am doing like quite
Big,
well, you
big,
know. So
big.
I would still choose me.
I'm so
Yeah.
proud of you. I'm so proud of you.
Yeah.
I've seen you grow. I've seen you support me
You
grow,
know,
and I
yeah.
appreciate it.
Yeah.
And that's why when I thought of influencers here, you popped up in my head because of how far
It's
you've come
actually
and yeah, and
necessary.
how far you're going to go. Yeah.
Oh goodness.
And so thank you much, Sonia. It's been great. I just want to say one thing to viewers and supporters of Social Gems. Sonia here, she's an influencer and a model, and this is her brand that she started a year ago.
Zoe
And we
online.
need all your support. And yeah, to more influencers, we're gonna come out to you and reach out to you and interview you and have conversations. And if you have a brand as well, you can show it off using our platform. And yeah, thank you.